Is print on demand dead? In this video, we're going to discuss the state of print on demand in 2020 and answer that question. And we're going to start right now. What's up, YouTube? This is Doug from merchmetrics.com. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to design and sell t-shirts, grow your Merch by Amazon business, or learn about other ways to make money selling print on demand products, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Print on demand lowered the bar for anyone to start a business and start making money. That's the upside of the industry. It made it extremely easy to get going and earn profit with very little upfront investment. A little creativity and a connection to the internet was all you needed. I mean, that's all that was required. And if you've never earned $1 online, this is a really good way to start. If you want more information on how to get started with print on demand, check out the link in the description where you can get a free guide on all the basics of how print on demand works. And if you really understand the basics and you're just looking for help on getting started, check out my Redbubble video series, which is in the card above, and it'll give you everything you need to know to get started on that platform. All right, so what are the things you need to know about print on demand in 2020? The number one thing you need to know about print on demand in 2020 is that the market is saturated. Because it was so easy to get started on print on demand, literally every platform is just full of bad designs. And that means that all the low-hanging fruit, all the viral meme shirts, all the legends are born in whatever month, and all the easy wins, all the shirts that were like a single word of text, those opportunities are gone, and you're not going to be able to make sales and things like that. What you will still be able to make sales in is the smaller niches that fall under the radar, things that like not everyone's trying to go after. Emerging trends are always going to be good because nobody's made designs for those yet. And then real actual design, that actually looks good is always going to sell because it's hard to make a good design. So designs that actually look good, they still sell. The number two thing you need to know is that when we operate on the print on demand model, we don't really own the supply chain. And what I mean by that is that we have no power to source products. If Printful or Amazon or whoever we're partnered with offers 3 t-shirts, then we have 3 options. If prices go up, we pay more. We have no ability to take our business elsewhere because without the platform that supplies our traffic, we couldn't really replicate the sales elsewhere anyway. So there's a little bit of leeway there with, like, say, Etsy. If I'm printing with Printful raises their prices, sure, I can switch to Guten or some other one of their competitors, but they can squeeze us at any time they want to increase their own profit margin. Now, if you're around on Merch by Amazon back in the good old days, you probably remember, like, we used to make like $7 or $8 on a shirt when we sold them at $19.99. Well, that's not the case anymore, right? And so, I have never achieved the royalty level that I did back when I could make $7 on a shirt. Now that I make about $5 on a shirt, it's a lot harder to make a profit, right? Increasing margins means we sell less products to make more money, which is good for us, right? So we're selling the same number of products, or I'm selling about the same number of products, which means Amazon, once they change the royalties, is making more money. I'm making less money. So, there's a limit at which people would just not use the platform anymore, but I have a feeling that limit is a lot lower than most people in the Western world would accept, and that's kind of a shame. Now, I'd be very surprised if the margin on Amazon ever increases. That would really surprise me, but I do think that over time it's going to go down. The number 3 thing you have to know about print on demand is that the low barrier to entry means that our products are incredibly easy for anyone who's unscrupulous and wants to copy our designs to find. The platform is incredibly public, it's easy to search, it's easy to find out what's selling, and that means it's really easy to steal. And unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that we can do about it. I know some people will track down as many people as they can who are selling their designs, or do a copyright strike on anyone who mimics their designs too closely. But once your business grows to a certain level, it's no longer realistic to try and chase down every person who's copying one of your designs on every platform out on the internet. It's just not feasible, and so you have to make a decision. Do I just go ahead and continue my business the way I've been doing it and try to grow my base of products, or do I try to chase down every single person who's ever copied one of my designs and try and have them taken down? Well, if I'm doing that, I'm not producing any new designs. So it's definitely a trade-off. It's something you have to understand about the market. It is incredibly easy for your products to be stolen. It will happen to you. It's happened to me. It has happened to everyone who's ever had a popular design on any print-on-demand platform. Understand it. It's just part of the business, and that you have to accept it. Wow, that's a lot of like doom and gloom. Like everything I've talked about was like kind of a bad thing, right? Well, you probably think I hate print on demand and like I'm just depressed about this whole business model. Well, that's not true either. So print on demand has created a great opportunity, but I think that you have to keep in mind that it's a first step. So as you grow your business, you get your feet wet, you start earning some money, you have to look towards the future. And there's really two real paths you can take to grow beyond just Merch by Amazon or just Etsy or whatever platform you start on, just Redbubble. So the first is to accept the industry for what it is and work within it. And this means that really your only opportunity here is to scale the business up by outsourcing designs, increasing your output, and growing on as many platforms as you possibly can. So you know what the margins are. The margins are low. The only way to make a lot of money is to scale, sell a lot of products, tens of thousands of products or listings on as many platforms as we can possibly do. And the second way that we can move forward is to build an actual brand and build something that our customers want and that they'll come back for, and that they know us as the brand and not necessarily just, oh, I was on Amazon and I was looking for a cute shirt or a funny shirt and I found this one, but I have no idea who actually sold it. I just know that I thought the design was cool. That's not a sustainable business, in most industries, and that's why all the power is in Amazon's hands, right? When we sell on their platform, we really are as far as the customer is concerned, we don't exist. The product is being sold by Amazon. The brand name, in most cases, we've selected is for keywords and not to actually have a recognizable brand of our own. And I'm not aware of anyone who has taken their brand that they started on Merch by Amazon and then incorporated it into their own website. And I think that's where it has to go, right? If you choose this second path where you want to build your own brand, that means building out your own social media. That means building a following of people who you can market to repeatedly. That means building an email list. That means building, an Instagram profile, a Facebook page. And then it's more of a traditional business model where we're spending our time is actually in outreach, growing our business, trying to become, more of a known quantity, a known brand. So it's definitely not passive, and that's the benefit, right, of print on demand, is that we don't have to do things like put things in mailers and send them out. We don't have to do things like answer customer support questions unless you're on Etsy, which, a customer support on Etsy is a whole different topic in itself, but it's honestly not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. But building your real online presence that you can rely on in the future, having a way to communicate with people who like or associate with your brand, that's the other way you can go. So what does that mean? All that means that in the long run, you just need to know how you plan to grow past where you're starting and to think towards the future. Are you planning to scale and grow as big and as broad as you can? Or are you planning to niche and try to build a presence in a certain industry or a certain following where you can continually get sales without having to rely on another platform? All right, guys, well, that's this video for you. My name is Doug. This has been merchmetrics.com. If you liked the video, please click like and consider subscribing to the channel. All right, catch you in the next one.